Nobody cares about your potential. Nobody is waiting for you to succeed. Nobody is watching, hoping, praying for your greatness to unfold. You know why? Because talk is cheap. Because dreaming means nothing. Because the world doesn't reward intentions, it rewards execution. Right now, while you're waiting for the right moment, the right motivation, the right circumstances, someone else is out there building, grinding, becoming unstoppable. And they don't need validation. They don't need applause. They are stacking wins in silence while everyone else is distracted, scrolling, complaining, and making excuses. So ask yourself, are you building or are you waiting? Because the clock is ticking and life doesn't care about your excuses. 5 years from now, you will either be standing in your power, unrecognizable from who you are today, or you'll still be sitting in the same spot, wondering why nothing changed. The only way to become undeniable is to build yourself quietly, so when you finally step forward, the world has no choice but to take notice. Start now. Move in silence. Let them doubt you. Let them sleep on you. And when you rise, make sure it's so powerful they never forget your name. You're lying to yourself. You think you want success. You think you're ready for the next level. But every time, every damn time, you open your mouth, all I hear is excuses. I don't have the time. I don't have the support. I don't know if I'm ready. Bullshit. Let me tell you the truth you've been running from. Nobody is coming to save you. Nobody cares about your excuses. The world isn't waiting for you to be ready. You either step the hell up or you get left behind. Period. You want to know why you're stuck? Why you keep spinning your wheels watching other people pass you by? It's because you're addicted to validation. You need people to approve of your dreams before you chase them. You're waiting for permission, for applause, for someone to pat you on the back and say, "Go for it." That's why you're not moving. That's why you're standing still while the ones who don't give a damn about opinions are out there winning. Because winners, they don't ask, they don't announce, they just build. You tell the world what you're gonna do, and then when things get hard, you disappear. You start strong, but when nobody cheers, you slow down. When doubt creeps in, you quit. And here's what's worse. You keep looking around, waiting for someone to notice. You're desperate for that moment where people say, "Wow, look at you, you're killing it." You know what that tells me? That you're playing small. That you don't actually want success. You just want people to think you're successful. You want the image, not the work. I'll tell you the secret no one talks about. The real winners, they don't move like you. They don't talk about what they're going to do. They don't post about every little step. They wake up, they put in the work, and they shut the hell up about it. Because they don't need validation, they don't need permission. They're too busy executing. Listen to me. If you really want to change your life, you need to kill the need to be seen. Kill the addiction to validation. Stop waiting for people to clap for you, because the truth is, in the beginning, no one gives a shit. Nobody cares about your dreams when they're just words. Nobody believes in you when you haven't proven anything. And if you need them to, you've already lost. But here's where the magic happens. When you commit to building quietly, when you grind in the dark, when you put in the reps without telling a soul. Because while everyone else is out there talking about what they're going to do, you're out here becoming. And then one day, boom, you step out, fully built, fully unstoppable, and by the time they notice you, it's already too damn late. So let me ask you, are you ready to move different? Are you ready to shut your mouth and start doing? Are you ready to stop announcing and start executing? Because if you are, then from this second forward, you make a decision. You work in silence. You build when nobody's looking. You don't post about it. You don't brag. You just do. And when they finally see what you've built, when they finally ask, "Where the hell did you come from?" you just smile and say, "I was here the whole time." Look me in the eye and tell me, why the hell are you still waiting? You keep saying you want more. You keep talking about your dreams, your goals, your potential. But let me ask you something. Where's the proof? Where's the action? Where's the relentless obsession to make it happen? Because all I see is hesitation. All I hear is the same tired excuses. I don't have enough time. I don't know where to start. I'm just waiting for the right moment. Stop! That moment you're waiting for, that perfect time, it doesn't exist. There is no moment when life suddenly clears a path for you. No moment when fear magically disappears, when the stars align, when you feel ready. You're waiting for certainty, for guarantees. But that's not how greatness works. Let me tell you something that might sting. You're wasting your life. Every second you hesitate, every day you stall, you are stealing from yourself. You are handing your future away to fear. And for what? So you can stay comfortable? So you don't have to risk failure? You'd rather stay in a life you hate than take a shot at something greater? That's the real failure. The failure isn't in trying and falling short. The failure is in never trying at all. I want you to picture something right now. Close your eyes and imagine yourself 5 years from today. The same you, same struggles, same excuses, same lack of action. How does that feel? How much regret is sitting in your gut right now? Because that's where you're headed. And if that doesn't scare you enough to move, nothing will. You see, most people think the pain of discipline is the worst thing in the world. Waking up early, doing the work when you don't feel like it, pushing through discomfort. But let me tell you, that's nothing compared to the pain of regret. Because that pain, that's forever. That's watching others succeed while you stay stuck. That's looking back at your life, knowing you could have been more, done more, lived more, but you chose to wait. You chose to hesitate. And listen, I refuse to let that be you. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to stop thinking and you're going to start moving. No more analyzing. No more waiting for the right moment. Your moment is now. Not tomorrow, not next week, not when you feel ready, right now. And let me be crystal clear. You're going to fail. You're going to stumble. You're going to doubt yourself. And that's good. That's how you grow. Because every time you fall and get back up, you get stronger. Every time you push through fear, it loses its grip on you. Every time you take action, you kill the version of yourself that stays stuck. So you want to know the secret? You build momentum by doing. You don't need motivation. You don't need more time. You need to make the first move right now. I don't care how small it is. Make the call, write the plan, take the first damn step, and then the next one, and the next one, until suddenly you wake up one day and realize you're no longer stuck. You're no longer waiting, you're living. So I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you ready? Because if you're still waiting, still hesitating, let me give you a brutal truth. Nobody is coming to push you. It's on you. And if you don't move now, you never will. So decide right here, right now. Take the first step or stay stuck forever. What if I told you that every single thing you want, every dream, every goal, every ounce of success is already yours, but you're the one blocking it? Yeah, you're the roadblock. You're the problem. It's not the economy. It's not your past. It's not your circumstances. It's you. You're stuck in your own mind, trapped by your own excuses, drowning in the same tired story you've been telling yourself for years. I'm not ready. It's too hard. I don't know if I can. And I'm here to tell you, that story is a lie. You say you want success. You say you want to be great. But let's get brutally honest. Do your actions prove it? Because I look around and I see people talking about success, posting about it, dreaming about it, but I don't see them doing. And that's the gap between winners and everyone else. Winners don't just dream, they execute. They move when they don't feel like it. They push when it's hard. They show up when no one's watching. Let me ask you, what's your pattern? Because your life right now, every result, every struggle, every success or failure is a direct reflection of your habits. And if you don't like where you are, you need a miracle. You need to change your damn patterns. Most people wake up every day and repeat the same cycle. Wake up, scroll, procrastinate, complain, do just enough to get by, escape into distractions, go to bed unfulfilled, repeat. And then they wonder why their life never changes. I'm going to give you the truth that most people are too afraid to say. Your life is the way it is because you chose it. Every day you either build your future or you betray it. And if you keep betraying it, guess what? One day you wake up and you're out of time. Look, I don't care what happened yesterday. I don't care what mistakes you made, what opportunities you missed, or what held you back. What I care about, what you should care about, is what you do next. Because in this moment, you have a choice. You can keep waiting, keep wishing, keep hoping life magically changes, or you can take control and make it change. So here's what we're going to do. Right now, you are going to break the pattern. You are going to override the excuses, override the fear, override the old story, and do something that moves your life forward. I don't care how small it is. Send the email, make the call, write the plan, go to the gym, cut the toxic habit, do something, and then do it again and again until suddenly you wake up and realize you're not the same person anymore. You're not waiting, you're not doubting, you're executing. Because here's the secret. Massive success is just the result of small, relentless actions. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need to feel ready. You just need to start right now. And if you don't, if you choose to stay the same, then don't you dare complain about your life. Don't blame luck. Don't blame circumstance. Don't blame anyone because you made that choice. And I'm going to leave you with this. What if today was the day that changed everything? What if years from now you look back and realize that this was the moment you stopped hesitating, the moment you stepped up, the moment you finally decided enough? Because that moment is here, right now, and it's yours if you take it. What if I told you that the future you want, the body, the career, the respect, the freedom, is already yours, but you're too damn afraid to claim it? Yeah, I said it. You're afraid. You're not lazy. You're not unlucky. You're scared. Scared to fail. Scared to look stupid. Scared of what people will think. And that fear, it owns you. It dictates your choices, your actions, your life. And if you don't face it right now, let me tell you exactly what's coming. Regret. Years from now, you're going to wake up, look in the mirror, and realize you wasted your potential. You played it safe. You let fear win. And now, it's too late. But today, right here, you have a chance. A chance to kill that old version of yourself. The one who waits. The one who hesitates. The one who hopes but never moves. That version of you dies today. Because let me tell you the truth about fear. It's a liar. It's a con artist. It whispers in your ear, what if you fail? What if you succeed? It tells you, you're not ready. You will never feel ready. It keeps you in a loop, trapped in overthinking, stuck in hesitation, paralyzed by what ifs. And meanwhile, while you sit there thinking, someone else is out there doing. Someone else with less talent, less resources, less experience, but more guts is out there taking what you keep waiting for, and they're going to pass you by. So here's the deal. You don't need more time. You don't need another pep talk. You don't need anyone's permission. You need to make a damn decision. A decision that says, I refuse to live one more day as a prisoner to my own fear. A decision that says, I will step up no matter what it takes. And you want to know how to break through? Here it is. You move before you feel ready. You take action when it's uncomfortable. You decide that fear doesn't get a vote in your life anymore. And I don't care how small the first step is, take it. Right now. You scared to start the business? Make the call. You scared to change your body? Get your ass to the gym. You scared to speak up? Say something. Stop thinking, stop waiting, move. Because action kills fear. Fear only lives in the gap between thinking and doing. The second you move, the second you take control, fear starts to die. And I promise you, when you push through, when you step into that fire instead of running from it, you will feel something you haven't felt in a long time. Now, not the kind that's given to you, not the kind that comes from money or status, the kind you earn, the kind that comes from knowing I faced my fear and I won. That's what separates the best from the rest. The ones who succeed in life aren't the ones with the most talent, the best luck, or the perfect plan. They're the ones who move no matter how they feel. And you've got a choice right now. You can go back to your comfort zone, back to hesitation, back to playing small, back to waiting for someday. Or you can decide right here that this is the moment everything changes. Because let me tell you something, your future self is watching you, and one day you're going to meet that version of you. The version who either stepped up or gave up, and when you do, you will either be proud or you will be full of regret. Make sure you recognize the person you become. How much longer are you going to tolerate your own excuses? Seriously, how much longer? Another month? Another year? Another decade? How much longer are you going to tell yourself the same tired story about why you're not where you want to be? Because here's the truth. Your life is exactly what you've settled for. That's it. No mystery, no magic. No one else to blame. The body you have, the money in your bank account, the relationships, the business, the respect, all of it is a direct reflection of what you've been willing to accept. And if that pisses you off, good. It should. It should shake you to your core because it means you've been lying to yourself. See, we don't get what we want in life, we get what we tolerate. You say you want success? You want to be great? You want to feel powerful, respected, unstoppable? Then why the hell are you tolerating half-assed effort? Why are you tolerating procrastination, self-doubt, and the same damn excuses you've been making for years? You know why? Because comfort has seduced you. It's made you weak. You've built a life where it's easier to stay the same than to push for more, where good enough is acceptable, where you try your best but never demand results. But let me ask you something. If you keep doing what you're doing right now, where will you be in 5 years? 10 years? Are you okay with that? Because if you're not, if that thought makes your stomach turn, then it's time to make a decision. A real decision, not some weak, half-hearted, I'll try garbage. A decision that says, I refuse to tolerate anything less than my absolute best. And if you think that sounds extreme, you're damn right it is. Because that's what it takes. You don't just kind of change your life. You don't just sort of commit to success. You burn the boats. You cut off every escape. You make it so failure is not an option. And here's how you do it. 3 things. Simple but non-negotiable. Number 1, raise your standards. Right now. If you don't demand more from yourself, nobody else will. Winners don't wait for permission. They don't wait for inspiration. They demand results from themselves and they do the work. Number 2, kill the damn excuses. Every single one. I don't have time. I don't know how. I'm not ready. Bullshit. Someone with less time, fewer resources, and worse circumstances has already done what you're too afraid to start. Excuses are just lies you tell yourself to stay the same. Stop lying, start moving. Number 3, make discomfort your new normal. Listen to me. Growth only happens when you force yourself into the fire. That means doing the hard things every damn day, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. You want to be unstoppable? Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Period. Because here's the truth. Your breakthrough is waiting on the other side of discomfort. That body you want, it's on the other side of discipline. That success you crave, it's on the other side of consistency. That respect, that power, that confidence, it's waiting for you to stop tolerating mediocrity and step into your damn potential. But it won't wait forever. And if you don't act now, if you don't commit with everything you've got, one day you're going to wake up and realize you ran out of time. Do you want that? Do you want to look back on your life and know you had the power to change, but you were too scared, too comfortable, too damn lazy? Hell no. So this is it, right here, right now, decide. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Because 5 years from now, you will either be looking at a life you built with relentless action or a life you settled for because you were too afraid to fight for more.